Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you everyone who's been subscribing and sharing and commenting. I'm so grateful to everyone who's been helping my channel to grow. As I was saying, that YouTube is making some changes and I won't be able to put those annotations in where I say thank you for subscribing or welcome new subscribers. It doesn't mean that I'm not grateful. I'll still say it, but it's just something they're taking away that I won't be able to put that writing or captions in there anymore. But anyway, I'm going to do the reading for April 23rd to April 29th, 2017. The sun has moved into Taurus. Pluto's gone retrograde for like 5 months. Saturn is retrograde at the galactic center also, and Mercury's retrograde. So there's a lot of energy going on, and I don't know if you're feeling it. A lot of people are feeling, even in the readings I'm doing for people, a heaviness. Yes. When the sun moves into Taurus, there is that heavy feeling, like a bull. You know, you're stuck or slow moving, you're plodding along, or you feel like you're not moving. That's very much the energy too. But Pluto is a very heavy planet, one of the outer planets, and it's just like, you know, it's retrograde right now, so you're reviewing and introspective, but I mean, my body feels like dead weight. I've been feeling that for about 5 or 6 days now. I usually feel the energy before any transition and just after, you know, it passes. So I understand if a lot of you are feeling like something's wrong and you went to the doctor, your blood work's good, the ultrasound is clear, everything is fine, you know, you feel like it's idiopathic. It could very well be that it is the energy of the planets as they're transiting your chart that are affecting you in your physical body, which is very Tauran. Taurus is the physical body. It's ruled by Venus, the number 6. It is not only about you and your earthly experience, your earthly body. It is about all of your possessions or things that you have in life, money, love, your self-worth. Okay, so a lot of you might be feeling a very drained energy right now. I'm right on board with you there. And especially for fire and air signs, when they feel that heaviness of earth on them, it can be very scary for you. You don't know, oh, here comes Ash. You don't know what's wrong. Believe me, there's nothing wrong with you. It is the transits going on right now, and this too shall pass, as they say. All right, and I'm sorry again, for Ash is good. He had his neuter last Friday, and within an hour, he was so cute, walking it off, banging his head on the wall. He just came out of that cage. He was a trooper, and he's nuts. He's jumping everywhere. So I am sorry about this. He just really loves these cards and the camera. Okay, so here we are with the sun in Taurus right now. And we do have an earth energy going on. We know that it is things you want to manifest right now in your life. And with Mercury retrograde, we know that we're reviewing things, your thought process, the way you're communicating. But Mars is moving into Gemini, and Mercury rules Gemini. So that could make a lot of your communication, which is very Mercury, or commerce is very mercurial, start to take fire and be inspired. So you could even have better communications with spirit, getting a lot of messages in, especially with the galactic center and Saturn retrograde right there. You know that there's an open portal for things to come through for you to heal and for you to welcome in. So we're starting off with the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful water element. The Ace, to me, I look at it a lot of times like the energy of a major, because I feel God is intervening, spirit is intervening. The Ace of Cups is that of the Holy Grail. So this is a new beginning of something for you. Some of you, it's a new love relationship. Now that Venus has gone direct and there's no retrograde, you could start this new love relationship, or at least continue if you had some hiccups or bumps in it along the way. But in a general reading, this is a time for you to take hold of this opportunity that's coming for you. This is something that you've been wanting for a while, like your emotions are felling. See, the overflow of emotions, like tears of joy, happiness. And look, you have here in the water, which is a beautiful pool of water, you have the beautiful lotus flowers in bloom. And the lotus flower is a beautiful symbol of abundance and blessings. So for anyone in a general reading, whatever it is you've been working on, and I'm going to tell you this started back in October, because this card for me is October 19, 2021 to December 19, 2021. So from when the autumnal equinox began, to the winter solstice, whatever it was you were manifesting at that time during those new moon cycles that you wanted, it's starting to appear out of nowhere. See, the hand came out of nowhere. So whatever this is, if it's love, if it's money, if it's health, if it's your divination, if it's that house, car, the baby, anything you can imagine as your vocation or trade, an artist, whatever it is, put it in a snapshot of your life. This is it's manifesting. It's coming out of nowhere. See, it's like, it's coming out of nowhere. And it's being put right into your hand. It's being offered to you. So look for it. And this is because you knew like you knew like you knew and you believed it was coming. This is because you did the work. You kept thinking about it, speaking about it, but you put your heart's love and emotions into it. And remember, the emotions are the gasoline on the fire to bring it to you. So this is a new beginning. They're also saying if it was a relationship that was maybe going a little boo-boo there for a while, hiccups and bumps, it's going to be healing. So this card is also a healing, they're saying, for some of you, if it was even in your physical body, since we are talking about Taurus, a relationship at work, a career, a job opportunity, school, whatever was not going well and you've been really wanting it emotionally to be, you know, that you have a hold on it again emotionally, it is going to be something you actually have a hold on emotionally. And this is joy. You're overjoyed here. So all of these clouds that were here are going to be passing and lifting for you. Oh, we got the Magician again. We got that. Now, this is Mercury, okay? The Magician is Mercury. The one is that male seed. The one is your inspiration, your thought. But Mercury is your thoughts. It's your communication. It's your third house. That's siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, your neighborhood, cars, modes of transportation, but any communication. And we are in retrograde. So remember, I tell you, when Mercury is in retrograde, you may have miscommunication by word of mouth. You didn't get the message the right way, like that game as a kid, telephone. By the time 5 people said it, it's a different message. Or you don't get it at all. Hiccups with your phone, anything electronic, gizmos, gadgets, your iPad, your TV, emails, texting. Okay, those are the hiccups and bumps that happen. And if you are traveling, they're saying make sure you really review your itinerary, because during a Mercury retrograde, anything like a long trip, a far trip, you could have some hiccups and bumps, lost luggage, the overbooking the flight. Oh, let's not get into that with United Airlines, but short jaunts are okay. And always check on your vehicle, your car, make sure everything is all right. But the Magician is talking about you make manifest through your thought process, okay? Because Gemini is the earthly mind. Okay, Gemini is when you're assimilating information, reviewing things, taking the knowledge that you have and really grasping it. Okay, gathering it and making things happen. Because when you take those thoughts of things, let's say you've been doing research about something that you really want or want to get involved with or studying about for your health or for school or an art project or a musical piece that you're writing, whatever it is, even this person that you like and you're trying to find out more about them. Like, you know, who do they hang out with? What do they do? This is that time of assimilating the information, because this is the great Magi, the manifester. This is as above, so below. So what you're thinking here, and you're really putting your heartfelt center on, you are manifesting. You know that from the unseen, you are bringing it into reality, and that is very Tauran. Okay, so this is a good time for you, especially like I said, with Mars going into Gemini. It is taking that one, which is the male seed, one is the fire, the life force, and with your thoughts, bringing it into form. Very Tauran. Okay, very Tauran. Now we're going to have the Taurus new moon on the 26th. I'll have that video up for you shortly too. So make sure you really literally are planting seeds, since it's going in the ground. It's going to ground. It'll be in the earthly plane, those things. So work on, really review what you want. Write it down this time. Figure out all the things you truly want. Okay, and don't worry about the hows. Okay, and don't be so specific about it. Oh, and I want it to be like this and like that, or nothing. Or just put out the thought of what you want, and don't attach yourself to it so much as how it's going to happen. Let the universe take care of the hows. You just do the thinking and the desiring in a general sense, and say to the universe, I trust you'll bring it to me in the best way. Okay, you know, he might not be 6'2" with blonde hair and blue eyes, you know, but he's the best version of what I want, or she's the best version, or that musical piece didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but look, it's even better than I thought. So just put the thought and the desire of what it is that you want, put it out into the ethers, knowing that it will come to you in the right timing. Okay, and then you have the Six of Wands. Now this is success in a venture. Well, maybe for some of you it is an adventure, but this is you being asked to lead something. So maybe a group of friends are asking you to take charge of something on a project, or something that you guys are doing together, or it could be at work, you're asked to step up. Hey, you could be a member in your church or your parish or some social organization that you're being asked to step up and take the lead in. People recognize your skill set. They recognize your passion for what you're doing. They recognize your ideas, that you're very inspired, okay? And it comes from source, you know, with this beautiful white horse here. The 6 is Venus, and it's balance, and Venus does rule Taurus, and the sun is in Taurus. And with the sun, it is the ego. So we know you are feeling really, you're really feeling happy and excited about this. You're feeling charged. So whatever it is that you were working on and you're starting to manifest, if some of you already got this in play, this is like the payoff for you. People are applauding you and they're saying you did a great job, job well done. For others of you that you're in the stages of manifesting, you're going to feel some progress being made here. You're going to feel like you're seeing the result of things. People are recognizing things too and speaking up about it. This is Jupiter in Leo. Jupiter, you know, is the great benefic. It's expansion. It's growth. Higher mind, higher philosophies, foreign travel, foreign people, other ethnicities, other ideas and paradigms. Like the higher mind is Jupiter, where Mercury is the, not the lower mind, but yes, it is. It is the earthly mind. And with Leo, we know it is about your generosity. It's about you, your pride. It is ego, but it is about you shining, because the sun rules Leo, and Leo is like, it's time for you to roar. So you're really ready to roar. You're expanding here. It's the heart of the matter for you, that you feel like you're feeling courageous and brave and bold. And you know, here too, look how proud you are sitting on your white steed there, that you can do this. This is an air of confidence in you. And maybe you were lacking that. That 6 brought that balance back to you. And if it is a relationship, you're moving forward in the relationship. If it is a health regimen, exercise routine, you're moving forward and seeing results in it. Okay, but it is something that there is a culmination of success there. And then look at the energies different. So I pulled another card, and this is another major, because the Magician is a major, and then we have the Tower. Now the Tower is Mars. And we were just talking about Mars going into Gemini. Now people look at this and go freaking out when they see the Tower, it's destruction. I tell you, this card is not something to be afraid of. This is the welcome change in your life. This is when you did not want to do the work, or afraid of, not that you didn't want to, you didn't want to take a chance. You know, you want to do the work, but you don't want to take the chance. You're afraid. This is when you're living in a stage of hopes and fears. Like you're hoping for something, but you're afraid, that anxiety, that fearful anticipation. This card comes along to clear that away for you. This is literally a humbling experience. This is a release of ego and arrogance. This is when God sends an enlightening bolt and tears you down from that tower. Now, it could be someone else that's been high and mighty, and let's say an arrogant person or indignant person. They are humbled. And this is happening to clear away that negative energy in your life. Because on that wave that took away that structure in your life that you thought was so powerful, it cleanses it away, and now it leaves nothing. It's wiped away for you to rebuild something, because this was never built on a solid foundation. This person that appeared high and mighty and arrogant was truly weak and unstable. You thought they were the tower of strength. You thought that they were like that fearful person that you had to, they condescend you, they put you down, you were oppressed by them. They never were that. They were actually arrogant and weak. They were living their own state of fear. And this is when God comes in, or Spirit comes in, because they know what you've been wanting. Okay? This is like you wanted this to happen, but you didn't know how to do it, you couldn't do it, or you wouldn't do it. This is when Spirit, God intervenes and does it for you. Remember, out of the chaos, whatever this disruption is in your life, just keep asking Spirit with open heart, mind, and soul, what good is coming out of this? What good is coming out of this? I had a sinkhole at my house, I live in Florida now. And everyone was freaking out. And I kept saying, okay, Spirit, what good is coming out of this? And much good did come out of it. I had 3 floods in the house. Same thing. What good is coming out of this, Spirit? And there was good to come out of it. It's all your perception. So just know that this was built on a lie, whatever this is. And you're saying, well, this is following this. What is this? Well, this here with this joy and celebration and culmination in your success could be what releases the ego and the arrogance from this person, situation, or thing. That they thought they were all that, you know, and they thought they ruled like a boss. And then your situation comes in here. And their ego is released. They see that what they thought of themselves wasn't true. And many times when people live in that state of constant fear, they do come across as the bully, but they do have their own sadness inside. And just relish on the thought that you're successful here because of the work you've put in and the love you're feeling for yourself and what you want to desire and manifest in your life. Be grateful and appreciate the sudden change that's coming. Remember, out of the chaos comes the peace. Out of the destruction, we rebuild. This is a necessary phase in the cycle of your life right now because that means something is coming to an end that you did not have or were not able to control or change. And Spirit intervene. And then I wanted to clarify here. So the next card was 4 of Wands. So when we look at this, we say, okay, this is completion. We did have the 6 here, which was talking about success. But this here is very happy time of celebration. So whatever this event was, like I said, that wasn't built on a solid foundation. Now you do have a sense of establishment, something complete here. You've rebuilt. See, this was so tumultuous. But yet look afterward, they rebuilt. Like that tower was destroyed. First of all, it was in a very dangerous place. It was tumultuous and turbulent. The precipice that could have been crumbled to the ground at any time. And it was. And look, they rebuilt this beautiful, placid place. Higher ground, safer. Looks more gentle, less foreboding. Protected from the rage of people around you and energies around you that don't serve you. The ideas, the passion, the drive to rebuild. It's got all the elements to me, this card. It has earth, air, fire, and water. So for me, it's saying all the elements are complete here. You do feel joy. You do feel a sense of accomplishment. You're not wishing harm on this person, situation, or thing. You're grateful for the outcome of what Spirit did for you. And I have to tell you, this card falls right into play. This is April 11th to 20th. Venus in Aries. So we know that Spirit is talking to it right now, that it's been set in motion already between April 11th to 20th. So if it already hasn't happened for some of you when the time you see the reading, it is in play for you. And there will be that period. Venus rules Taurus, so you know it's going to happen now. And Aries, this is Mars rules Aries. So I love when Spirit does this. And with Venus in Aries, okay, it is about loving self. It's not all about ego and arrogance. It's loving self, appreciating self and other, self-value, self-worth, but in a way that you have that spiritual warrior energy, that it isn't arrogance and indignance. It's truly a humbling, loving way that you look at yourself and life. It's that awakening. Let's see what else we have here. Skies are clear, blue skies. You know, the banners, the streamers, the flowers. So we know, again, there's still life on these wands, even though they've been cut to the ground. The emotions are feeding the fire. The earth is there to give you grounding stability, and the air is clearing away all the negativity. And for a period of time, because we have a 4, you will have a series of completed events and a sense of feeling safe and in place from love. Well, I hope this helps you, gives you some clarity. I know it's been very heavy, the energies right now. I'm feeling it too. I had to record this 3 or 4 times because between Mercury and everything else, and my head is like very heavy. My body feels very heavy. I've been burning a lot of incense to cleanse and clear, and saging too. Just keep your shields up and around you, and keep saying that your shields are up and around you and you're protected from all negativity. And eat clean foods, drink lots of water at this time with Pluto retrograde just beginning, because you might feel that heaviness, alrighty? And just know that Spirit loves you, and I love you, and I'm so grateful, and as always, I wish you the best.